Hello, Divine Souls, and welcome to a timeless collective general message for my YouTube collective. To open this space and, of course, to cleanse the space, I would like to burn some Palo Santo to, of course, assist with the insights, clarification, communication of any messages that may need to be received, of course, for the highest good of those who are open to receiving through this channel and vessel, to assist in the highest good on the journey of their path. Of course, any messages that are for them to be illuminated in the way it needs to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe. All right. So I do have my Wandering Star Tarot to pull through your message today. So let's see what energies want to come through that may assist you. As always, just a reminder that these are general messages, so they may not fully resonate with you. So please do take what does and leave behind whatever does not for the next person who may need to receive. Please do be mindful that these messages that I bring through are a little bit more of a higher level, just simply because of the fact that I am an empath and I tap into the energies of the cards, not just the symbolism, to of course assist you in the best way possible that you may need to receive through. So just as well, as I always say, keep an open mind and really just allow your discernment to tell you what you may need to receive through this message today. Alrighty, let's see what wants to come through. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the pull for today's reading. We have the Hanged Man. Under the crown and third eye, we have the Chariot. Under the throat and heart chakra, we have the Knight of Cups under the solar plexus and sacral chakra. And we have the Nine of Cups under the root chakra. Alright, let's get into this energy and message. So the Hanged Man energy is definitely, you are in this process of really gaining a lot of enlightenment through a spiritual pause at this time, okay? You know, I feel like it's quite interesting because you looked at the Hanged Man, they're literally hanging upside down, okay? And this usually is the representation of you needing to seek a new perspective about something that you may have been looking at or perceiving. Because quite literally, if you think about it, you're being pushed upside down to see a different way of thinking and a different way of understanding what may be happening at this time. And of course, to keep an open mind as to what this is for you. You know, it may not be the same thing for everyone, so just be mindful of that and discern it in your own way, of course. But, you know, you're really in this position to learn and understand, and allowing your reflection to give you this ability to understand something from a different perspective, so that you can actually move forward however it is that you may feel you need to, of course, because that is the point, is that sometimes you want to take steps, or you want to make moves, or you want to have a vision, but you're not quite confirming yourself with what it is that is for you yet. So this is very much, you're in the process of allowing that growth to happen within this enlightenment phase, so that you can really rebirth the way that you are understanding something at this time. And of course, this will be different for everybody, as I said, but allow that patience through this particular energy of, you know, understanding what this may be for you, to really give you the ability to understand that whatever you're waiting on, or whatever it is that you've had to pause on at this time, isn't because it's not working, or isn't because it's going wrong. It's simply because you need to reflect upon this in a different way that will actually help you take the right steps for yourself. And it is so important that you do this with your patience and time that you know that you have, to simply revisit whatever it is that maybe you needed to, you know, perceive in a new way that was just obviously going to help you move forward. And as I said, move forward, I'm looking at the Chariot card on your throat and your heart chakra. So you're in a position of wanting to take steps towards something that you're genuinely passionate about, that your heart has it's really filled your heart with this desire to move towards. And, you know, the Chariot is this energy of like balanced movement, you knowing that the steps you are taking are actually in alignment with who you are and what you are doing with your passion and who you're becoming. And this energy of really this journey you're taking there is progression in the way that you're starting to open your heart and open your throat chakra. It does feel like the blocks that were there was just like, you know what I mean with the hangman energy. You just need to reevaluate something before moving forward. But your heart and your throat are very much in this space of knowing where it wants to go. You just have to allow yourself to tune into that more than you may have been doing before, so that you can actually move in the way that is balanced, that is harmonious, that is aligned for you, so that you can actually take this journey through a successful route, instead of just taking it and thinking, oh well, if you know it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's kind of like you're needing to trust the process in how you're actually going to move forward with this, because wherever you're being led is clearly where you need to be. Your, you know, environments that you're supposed to be in will be where you show up, but you have to have that clear mind and that clarity, that enlightenment to actually go in that direction that is for you. Because the more that you are, you know, clouded or convoluted with what that is for you, the harder it is to actually make that process what you need to do to get to the environments and the places that you were always meant to, you know, journey towards. And I mean, I think the beautiful thing is that you are grounded in taking these steps. You are allowing the growth and whatever you had to move away from be left in the past. You're not holding on to that whilst moving forward towards whatever it is that you want to take that journey towards, because you're understanding that whilst you actually travel this path, you are learning along the path as well. You are gaining new awareness. You are picking up on things that you may have not been able to understand or comprehend prior to taking this journey. So the more that you're open to just simply exploring what that is for you and allowing that journey to really be yours, like taking the steps that you need to, not allowing the, you know, perceptions of others to intervene with how you want to move. That is so important with the chariot, which is why I say it has to be balanced, it has to be aligned, so that you can actually feel confident in taking that journey. And with the Knight of Cups on your solar plexus and sacral chakra, it does feel like you're in this position of really moving towards whatever it is that you feel actively open to emotionally. Okay, you're in a position of knowing that if you open your heart to what it is that you truly desire, you'll be able to take those steps confidently without hesitation, because you've been able to guide yourself with a clear mind. As I said with the hangman, you just needed to get that ability to stay aligned with your vision. And this is going to help you actually take this, you know, journey towards offering new opportunities emotionally, in the sense of even just connecting with people, even just, you know, allowing people to connect with yourself and how you wish to be open to that, because that is such an important thing of you actually taking this quest, you know, really ensuring that however you choose to move forward, you are actually doing it with your heart, you're leading with your heart. And that is such a beautiful way to move forward with new adventures, new experiences. And the pride that you have to actually experience this with your open heart will actually show how beautiful of a soul that you are, or how divine you are as a person, that you actually keep moving forward no matter what happens, because you're actually moving from a space that is your heart and is opened. You know, maybe you're in the process of opening your heart to, you know, taking this journey, but no matter what it is, like your solar plexus and sacral is really saying you're gaining that confidence, you're gaining that momentum to really travel. And these two middle cards are travel energies, in the sense that there is progression being made. There is a prospect of you actually gaining something from this journey, and that is what you need to focus on. Not so much what it is, but the fact that it will happen. And, you know, really finding the confidence to trust in that, and trust in spirit, trust in your soul, trust in your journey, that how it's meant to like unfold itself will be exactly the way it needs to happen. You know, a lot of the time we get convoluted with, you know, perceiving blocks or, you know, barriers in our journey as something that's saying don't go this way, but a lot of the time it actually means you're just being guided to move through that and allow it to teach you something, so that you can continue on your path with new awareness, lessons, wisdom, however you may see it in that way. And that's why I'm saying, like, the Knight of Cups on your root chakra, that is beautiful. You have been able to find this harmonious balance because of the fact that you are getting clear-minded, you are taking the steps that feel right to you, that are aligned. You're now opening your heart and really showing that you can be open in that way. And that is a, you know, that is a movement that isn't just I want to say it's not ego-based. It's not you taking these steps because you think it will, you know, feel good. It's because you know it's right for you. That is kind of the difference I'm getting here, is that the Knight of Cups is you actually believing in your ability to keep your stamina in taking this particular journey you're on with a sense of joy, a sense of happiness, a sense of like optimism that it will work out, that you know this can happen for you. You just need to keep going with it. You just need to open your eyes. Like I said, see things from a different perspective, to open your eyes to what really can happen if you keep staying in that aligned energy. And the fact that you're feeling, and I will say, like, timeless once again, past, present, future, you may be feeling or about to feel this confidence in feeling stabilized in the fact that you can enjoy life if you are also emotionally mature in the way that you express yourself. And that comes with knowing that you can be stable in your emotions. You can actually speak about your emotions without feeling, worried or doubtful that it won't be received well, because you now know it's not about how you're being received, it's about how you choose to express yourself. A lot of the time you get caught up, or just in general, like, you get caught up in thinking, oh, people are not going to take this well, or if I express myself they're not going to care, or they're going to take it the wrong way. That's not your worry. That's not something you need to be worrying about, because realistically, the more that you are in your truest joyful energy, the more that you will actually feel secure in who you are and what you want to do with your journey. And that is beautiful, that is powerful, that is you actually strengthening your security within your own energy without needing anyone to validate that for you. And that is such an attractive energy. And obviously, that attracts in the energies, as I said, that are aligned for you, so that when you are walking this path, you'll just simply, like I said, yes, there'll be blocks and things that will try and maybe halt the process, but you'll also have beautiful adventures on the way that will actually call in a lot of these beautiful energies that are for you, that have always been aligned for you, because there is so much growth that I feel like is happening right now. Like, green in these cards are sticking out to me so heavily. I'm also wearing green. But yeah, it's like this sense of you actually growing through this journey and actually using it to be a way that you gain this enlightenment, not just the having to see things from a different perspective and reflecting on that, but also you actually moving with it with a sense of integrity. Like, it's you knowing that no matter what happens, you'll feel okay. You'll come back to yourself. You'll be able to navigate this the way that you need to. And I feel like that respect that you have for yourself to really move through anything that occurs is your strength, is your absolute ability to show that, even if you do have a few moments where you don't feel balanced, you'll come back to your center, you'll find yourself again, and that's all that matters, right? You returning home to who you truly are in your emotional stability of finding that within. So I just want to pull some cards from the Oracle of the Fairies and see what they want to say about this message and what you may need to know that will assist you with this particular journey, which I feel, like I said, there's a lot of growth, and the fairies are very much a part of the nature's cycles of growth and development. So let's have a look at what it is that they would like you to know today. Oh, beautiful. And do one more card. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Sorry, I love the artwork on these cards. Absolutely stunning. We have Magical Gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. What did I say? What did I say? You are so ready to take this journey and move forward, to actually progress with all your trust and ability to have faith in yourself, that no matter what happens, you'll come back to yourself and you will realign. And that is like your ability to really feel secure of knowing that no matter what happens, you'll regain this ability to learn, to find the wisdom that will help you open the doors with the keys in which you've gained to actually open them, because you actually trust in your ability to move through whatever happens. And that is like the gateway towards the doors that you always needed to walk through to actually get to the other side of maybe the painful experiences, the experiences that held you in positions that you didn't want to stay in, and that really kept you feeling insecure about a lot of who you are. And now you're starting to unleash that. You're really ready to embrace that no matter how things may have happened in the past, it doesn't mean it has to keep happening that way. And especially because you're gaining a new perspective of how to move with this 1414, as I said, that in case you feel called to look into that number, do actually in using your discernment to feel if that is something that is right for you to look into. But that is interesting because 444 is also a protection number, just as the fact that it was 1414. is very similar in the new beginnings of being protected in your new beginnings. And this card that's come out is protection, okay? And it says, the fairies of protection are shielding you with magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon spiritual work. So as I said, a lot of the time is we get stuck not wanting to take these journeys because a lot of the time people are like, you know, judging or criticizing or even just sending you energy that obviously is unwanted. But it is this sense of you are protected and you are able to consciously protect yourself when you are able to do so. And that is important because your journey is sacred, your journey is yours, and you are the only one who takes this journey as the soul that you are inhabiting in the vehicle, I like to say, is the physical body to take us where we need to go. So the more that you trust in the protection that you have to move through this, and to, like I said, any blocks or barriers that feel like they're actually stopping you from progressing forward, the more that you'll understand that nothing is out to get you. It's just simply that you have to trust yourself more than anything, so that even if it feels like something is trying to come at you, you let it go and you kind of just swipe it off your shoulder. Know that it wasn't meant to, you know, hinder your process. It was just meant to teach you something so that you could progress in a better way. And, you know, I think the one thing about protection is sending love and light towards others, just like you would yourself, because, you know, a lot of the time people send us energy that's unwanted, but it's not, you know, it's not a representation of their true self. It is just them projecting, and that's not something that we need to, you know, judge them for. It is simply you actually being able to come to the circumstance and awareness that everybody's acting from a lot of trauma and past experience and pain, which you've also moved through, which has helped you gain this new awareness and insight. So the more that you actually understand that you do also have spiritual protection, you can trust that you are being guided exactly where you need to be in the spaces you were always meant to show up in, because that was your path. You are finding your calling towards that, and that is going to help you actually move through what it is that you're wanting to move towards. So that is your message today, Divine Soul. As always, I hope you did receive what you needed to. Of course, these are timeless, so do take it as it is for you and the perspective that you feel may resonate with you to assist you along your path. And if it has, I am so grateful. It is my honor and mission to simply show up for those who are open to receiving new understandings, awarenesses, and perspectives that may just be something that you weren't aware of before or simply needed to be hearing again. So do take it along your path as you need to, and I do wish you the best along your path and journey, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.